So Pokemon Go came out this week and I've been playing that to bits and it's super fun. This isn't really a review or anything. My review, Pokemon Go, super fun. And I have no other ideas for a video, so I think I'm just going to talk about that and how it kind of grossed me out at one point. Whatever way it happened, the company that was releasing it, I don't think it's Nintendo, they released it in Australia, that's grand. Then they just did not communicate to anyone else about when it was coming out. It's still not technically out in Ireland properly yet, but I have been playing it. I'm not going to tell you how though. Originally, I thought it was really good marketing because it was like, oh, you know, you can't have it yet, everybody, and everyone just wants it more. But then it was just like, it wasn't so much that they were holding it away and being like, no, you can't have it yet, it's not ready. And people being like, stop teasing us. They were like, no, you can't have it yet. So people just ended up being like, well, fuck you, I'm gonna just fucking get it anyway. The whole thing with this game is it's supposed to encourage you to go and explore your local town or your local area and kind of get out of the house and get some exercise and stuff. I think it does a really good job of doing that. Like, it gets you out of your house and you still get to play video games, which is awesome. But I am starting to see like these little negative comments popping up more and more, just being like, oh, the nerds, they won't get out of their house unless it's for a video game. It's like, join a gym, you don't need Pokemon to get in shape. It's like, if it's working, why are you complaining? People are getting out and getting exercise and being social and stuff. That's a fucking beautiful thing. Stop shooting it down with your hipster bullets. Cop on. I set the lighting up weird, but it kind of looks like God is talking to me now. So one of the local pubs in my town is like the assigned Pokemon gym for this area. And because I was one of the first people to have this game, no one had claimed it yet. You can claim it for like red team, blue team, or yellow team basically. I'm blue team. Chill the fuck out. So I was getting the bus out to Dublin and like training up my Pokemon and getting my levels up so I could come back and claim the gym. It took me about 2 days to do. It wasn't just to play Pokemon, there was other things I needed to do in Dublin. I swear. So I get up one morning, I check, see if anyone's claimed the gym yet. No one's claimed the gym. So I get on the bus, I go into Dublin, I catch some Pokemon, I come back. Someone's claimed the gym within the 2 hours that I was in town for. And they're really fucking strong. And I was so pissed off. But the other day, when I was coming back from work, I was like looking at my phone, just, you know, walking along, see if there's any Pokemon around on my walk home. And I noticed the gym turns from yellow to grey, and then from grey to red. So basically what had happened was someone attacked the gym and took it right in front of me. So I kind of like quickened up my pace and walked over, attacked the gym immediately with everything I had, and claimed the gym. I'm spitting everywhere. And I managed to claim the gym for myself. Since then, someone else has like taken over the gym and I'm not strong enough to beat them. But you know, whatever. They don't hate the players, hate the game. Before that brief moment in time, I was a gym leader. I was the head of a gym. It's probably the only time I could say that my whole life. It's definitely got me out exploring a bit more. It sort of made me realize how bad my fucking town is and how bad the people are. Like, you'd be surprised how many dirty looks you can get just for walking around with your phone in this town. So it didn't necessarily make me see the beauty of my local area, but it made me aware of my local area and of how bad it was. I guess another negative thing that's come about because of it is I have nearly walked into like road signs and like parked cars and moving cars, and I have trampled one or two children, just kind of walked over them, but they didn't seem like very nice kids, so I kind of feel like they had it coming, so I don't feel that bad about it. Does that make me a bad person? I don't think it does. Sometimes if you want to be the very best, like no one ever was, you gotta step on some children, catch some Pokemon. I was hoping that would sound more like advice than it does. I guess the crescendo of this video, and kind of the only reason I was really making this video, was to tell the story. So I go into Dublin, and I just downloaded this app, so I was like, I'll give it a go, you know, I'll go for a wander around Dublin, maybe catch some Pokemon, maybe discover Dublin a little bit more. But anyway, I stumble across this little market, down this like bunch of alleyways. There's this little like local market, and there's loads of people, and they've like vegetables and like fresh fish and like crepes and like pancakes and homemade sweets and candy and donuts and stuff like that. I was kind of looking at it, I was like, I wouldn't have found this if I hadn't come down here looking for Pokemon, and it's actually made me explore. Then my phone buzzes. There's a Ghastly nearby. I hadn't caught a Ghastly yet, I hadn't even seen one. I was like, I'm catching this lad, let's go. So I'm like looking around, just trying to get closer because you have to get within a certain distance before they appear. And he appears in front of this little bar, just at the edge of the market. And there's two girls sitting outside this bar. Just kind of have the chats, they're not noticing me. I'm catching Pokemon. So I didn't want to seem like I was just like filming them on my phone, just like staring and tapping. So I just was like, you know, pretending to text while trying to throw Pokeballs at the same time. But this fucking Ghastly is real strong, so he's like bouncing the Pokeballs away and dodging and shit. As I'm trying to like fucking throw these Pokeballs, one of the girls had obviously partook of a few too many sugary treats before drinking her alcohol, because she proceeds to explosively vomit everywhere. Like, everywhere. All over this Ghastly. If he was real, he would be covered in puke. Although he's a ghost, so maybe not. And I'm there with my phone, horrified, and people around me are horrified, and feel sorry for the girl because everyone throws up every now and then, but this was like it wasn't just a little like oops kind of thing. It was like bah, bah, bah. Like if I was going to compare what I was seeing to a Pokemon move, it wouldn't be Hydro Pump, it would be Hyper Beam, because it was shooting out of her. You know, it's a Pokemon joke, you'll get it later. Like, I was kind of impressed in a slightly disgusting way. I've never seen someone vomit that much out of nowhere for so long, with so much pressure behind it. It was nuts. And it was also bright pink. I'm thinking she probably ate too many of those like frosted donuts or something from the market. For anyone who's not a big drinker, if you drink too much alcohol and eat too much sugar, it doesn't mix super well. Like, people were walking back and forth and they're like, oh, she's getting sick, this is terrible. And there's me trying to catch this Ghastly, but he's like making me watch this girl throw up. And I'm just like, oh, just stay in the Pokeball, stay in the Pokeball. But the people who were walking by, it just looked like I was filming this girl getting sick. They must have thought I was a huge creep, a massive freak or something. To all of a sudden end that story, the Ghastly got away and I just kind of ran because it was super gross. That's only one of, I'm sure, many adventures that's going to happen because of Pokemon Go. This has just been something that's been taking up a lot of my time lately, and I've been thinking about it a lot, so I thought I'd make a video about it. If you liked it, you could hit the like button down below. If you want to see some of my other videos, you can click the subscribe button. You can hit the share button down below and you can share it with your friends and stuff if you like. You can also find me on Twitter and Facebook if you have the notion to. I'm just a bit curious, have you guys been playing Pokemon Go? If you have been playing it, maybe leave one of your favorite moments on it down below. I'm sure people have gone out and had these little adventures like me. Hopefully not as gross as my one, but if they are gross, leave them anyway because that could be hilarious. I think that's all for this video, guys. Thanks so much for watching.